like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is a review for Little Women of Atlanta, Season 4, Episode 7. I just drank a whole bunch of water. But thank you for joining. Let me say this real quick. So, like 2 reviews ago, like people kept coming on and commenting saying I look like Minnie. Like I look like a regular sized Minnie. First of all, I'm 5'2", so I'm not that fucking tall. Second of all, I don't look like Minnie. And I've had to say time and time again to the people, no, I look like Jay Lee. The only person I might look like besides Jay Lee is my mama, and her name is Marie. So, no, I don't look like Minnie. And all plus size people don't look alike, so miss me with the bullshit. And not that I'm thinking Minnie not pretty or whatever, but if I don't look like no goddamn Minnie. And the fact was, one person said it, and I was like, no, I don't look like that person. And people then kept coming back saying it even after I deleted the damn comment. So whoever the person was that said, don't just look like Minnie, and had people keep, I don't look like Minnie. I don't feel like I look like Minnie. I don't find it an insult, but at the same time, I look like Jay Lee, okay? Or like Emma Marie. So leave it alone. Anywho, but anyway, if you have not done so already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And you can also hit the little notification button, which is like the little bell. And all it does is let you know when I have a new video up. So instead of having to wonder if I did a video for a particular review, it'll just send you like a little ding notification. Don't forget to like the video, put your comments below. And as always, please share. So this particular episode, this episode came on yesterday. 2 episodes came on. I ain't got time for all that, so I had to watch the first episode. I have not watched the second episode. I might watch it tonight because it's only like 1:15. So while I did 2 other reviews, so while these 3 reviews are uploading, I might try to watch the second part of the episode and record that tonight and upload it, and then do everything else tomorrow. But I'm like, I can't do 2 episodes of one show in a day. I just can't. It's girl, I have a job to go to. But this particular episode, we see, Johnny and Juicy meeting up. Juicy went to his house. He got a nice ass house. I don't know if that's his real house. I don't know what he's doing in real life. I don't know if he's an actual real manager. I mean, to me, he reminds me of Shorty Low. He looks like him to me, but like a darker version a little bit. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that. But she said how she wants people to know that she is managing now, and I hate when I record and I put my stuff on Do Not Disturb, but notifications for YouTube still pop up, so I'll be seeing people comments and be funny, and that be distracting me. But anyway, she said how she wants to have some kind of some kind of event to let people know that she is now a manager. And she's like, I want to have like a talent showcase for different artists, whether they're rappers, singers, comedians, whatever, radio people, just so that they know I'm a manager now. He thinks it's a great idea. I think it's a good idea too, so it is what it is. Because, would I want Juicy to be my manager? I don't think I would. Only because she seems like is messy, and who wants a messy ass manager? So, whatever. She said how she wants to bring, these other little people, Abira. She named another male rapper who's a little person. I think she named like some cheek people. I don't know. It was a weird situation going on. But it was like 4 other little people. And then he like, so you bringing all little people? And she's like, no, I want to bring regular. I want to bring everybody. But I'm like, you are bringing a lot of little people to be on, to be managed. So, do you don't want it to become a little person management company? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, bring some other people. But it was what it was. So, yeah, they're going to do that. We then see the twins getting a FaceTime call from Minnie, who I do not look like. Don't try me, okay? And she's in the hospital. She's saying how she had went to urgent care because she just didn't thought something was wrong, and then they was going to rush her to the ER, and they found out that she actually had a lot of fluid around her heart, which is a serious condition and everything. Fluid around your heart, lungs, around any of your organs can be very dire. It just, it's not good at all. Sometimes they can drain the fluid, but it depends on what the fluid is, and then it also depends on if it comes back. She said that's how she actually gained the 23 pounds in 1 month, and while she had been looking so bloated and so pudgy in the face or whatever, because of the water weight from the fluid around her heart. And she said how they have to run some more tests before she'll be released. But, I hope peace and blessings and all that stuff. So we then see Tanya has Nico come over so they can FaceTime the kids. Now, for me, I thought it was weird because I'm looking like, why don't y'all have to be together to FaceTime the kids? But I get also how you do want your kids to sometimes see both parents together. You don't want the kids to always see the parents separately. So I think it was still a good thing. So they FaceTime the kids and it's all fine. After the FaceTime, they were like chit-chatting or whatever. Just trying to have a better communication relationship or whatever. We then hear knock, knock, knock on the door. And at first, I'm like, well, damn, did Vaughn lose his key? Like, what's going on? And it's Sam. Now, Sam walk in, and when she see that it's Nico and Tanya, she feels weird about it or whatever. And, it was very awkward. We can kind of see that she don't like him and he don't like her. But I'm a firm believer in, if I don't like my friend's boyfriend, baby daddy, or whoever. Well, no, I won't say that. If I don't like my friend's baby daddy, I'm still not gonna cause any tension because at the end of the day, he gonna be around. The same thing as if for my male friends, if I don't like the baby mama, I'm not finna make it awkward because she gonna be around regardless. You should never want to cause conflicts with your friends' child's other parents because you put that person in the middle to either have to pick sides or to have to defend both of y'all to each other, and you shouldn't put them in that position. So she's like, this is unusual, and then this is unusual because you're here with someone and it's unusual. It was an awkward ass, rude ass comment that Sam did make first. And I don't know what's gotten into Sam, if she just grew some balls, if you know what I'm saying, because her hair falling out, she's like, if my hair gonna be shorter, I gotta be a bitch and do something. I don't know why she on this turned up time 2 tip. Did she been on this season? Because she been getting on my goddamn nerve. But he's like, I'm not unusual. It's not unusual. I'm sitting here with my child's mother trying to just have a conversation. And, Nico gets up to leave because they kind of going back and forth. And it was getting ugly. And I can say from what they showed on TV, Sam started it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, first of all, you shouldn't pop up to people's houses at all. And Tanya's sitting in the middle of it. She's like, it's making me feel very awkward. At that point, Sam should have just cut it out. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if you're going to talk shit about that man, you can talk it when he ain't there. So, they kind of arguing back and forth or whatever. And he like, you know what? I'm not going to go there with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna leave. I don't care about you. He's like, Tanya was cool. Send the kids or whatever. I'm going to leave you to your little friend. Little friend. Now, when he said it, I did laugh. Only because I'm a person to where in regular people world, if I don't like somebody and I'm trying to be petty, y'all with your little girlfriend. I use the word little, and it never has anything to do with size. But I laughed thinking about it from my perspective, not from how he really meant it, where he was meaning it in a derogatory way because she's a little person. And I was like, oh, you can't, he called her a little rat. I was just like, can't say that. That's just, you can't. This is bad. And he was saying it, and she like, your daughter is, and your son is a little person, and your daughter will be too. He like, well, whatever, I ain't trying to say to Tanya. I'm talking about Sam. So from there, because Sam was offended and so was Tanya, that he said, call them little whatever. And they arguing more. And he like, I don't care about you. And then Sam like, why you even here? You finally want to take care of your kids. You just started being a father. And she's saying stuff that Tanya has told her about him. That's something else. Your friend shouldn't be shooting daggers at your baby daddy based off stuff you told her. Because my thing, as a friend, anything my best friend has told me should not come out my mouth. Because then the person gonna know you talk shit about me to, even though a person know that, they say stuff or whatever, you still shouldn't want anything that your friend has told you to come out your mouth as in you snitching, in any shape, way, or form. So Sam just shooting off at the mouth. And you can tell it's all stuff Tanya told her. And you're like, man, whatever, whatever, whatever. So Tanya I just felt like Tanya, because he left or whatever, but I felt like Sam was 100% in the fucking wrong. And someone needs to tell Sam to shut the fuck up, okay? And I feel like Tanya was in the wrong for not shutting Sam down in the beginning. My thing is, Sam, come back, I'll talk to you later. Because my thing is, if Nico and Tanya already have a strained relationship, you not making it any better. Because now, you either gonna make Tanya mad at him for what he said to you, or you're gonna make him mad at her for not going at you too. So you not making it no better. So what kind of friend is you? So my thing is, I don't like Sam. I don't. I used to feel bad for her because she had moved, her whole hair hold on thing, I feel bad. I don't feel bad for her no more. I don't like Tanya. I mean Sam. I don't like Sam no more. She gets on my goddamn nerves. So, Tanya like, cause he like, you not gonna check her? She's like, that's between y'all two. I don't stand out of it. I don't feel like she should stay out of it because again, Sam only repeating stuff that you told her for one, and two, my friend can't walk up in my house and disrespect anybody. And my thing is, Sam walked in there and was rude to him first, but it was what it was. So it was a small scene where Juicy met up with the twins and Abira. Now, I think Abira knew the twins was coming. The twins supposedly did not know Abira was coming. So when they all kind of walk up, the twins did not look happy. And, Juicy just admits to them, like, look, I'm having this showcase. Abira going to be performing. Y'all going to be there. I know y'all have y'all issues, so I need y'all to hash it out so that at the showcase, I don't have any issues and no one starts fussing and fighting. Abira looking like fuck y'all hoes. And she then does say how, she know how she was acting up or she acted a fool at one of their events, the last season. And she like, I just don't want y'all to try to, retaliate and get revenge and act up at my particular event. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that don't happen. And the twins like, we don't do revenge. You know what I'm saying? We wait for karma. And I think, I have a love-hate relationship with the twins because of this particular episode. And while I like how they say, we're not going to try to do revenge, karma is karma. Karma comes both ways. Let's just say that. And I feel like I'm happy they kind of squashed it. Even though, we seen Andrea try to get, was it Andrea or Amanda? One of the two. Try to boss up like, we don't care about you. We wasn't worried about you at the last event. We just saw you doing something and it made us react or whatever. But we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We're going to be there to support Juicy. So, we don't have no beef. It is what it is. So I'm happy they were all able to, come to a adult-like conclusion, even though the whole, we don't get revenge, we wait for karma was petty, but it was good petty. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. It was what it was. So from there, we see Nico, he's then called up Money to meet up with her. And I'm like, well, that's okay. It was okay. And he said the reason he met up with her was because he like, you're the only friend of Tanya's who I feel like one would talk to me and would be rational. I agree with that. I think Sam batshit crazy. I think Juicy too goddamn petty. And I don't think the twins are smart enough to know how to give proper advice. I just don't. I don't. I think I just don't. Anywho, so he tell her what happened. With the whole, I was over there FaceTiming the kids. It was cool. Then, Sam came in and shit turned left. He did admit that, he said something inappropriate and that he made a little person joke and that you know, he's like, I call her a little rat. And he was laughing. And she's like, you can't be laughing or whatever. And he like, no, I'm not laughing at that. He like, I said it and I know it was wrong. He like, when I wasn't saying it to Tanya. I was saying it to Sam because I was mad. He said, but I do know that, I should have used better words. So I do like how he was able to admit that he said the wrong thing. He admitted that he don't have any issue with little people. He just said something inappropriate because he was upset with that particular little person. And he like, he wasn't trying to be that way. And he like, I've been calling Tanya. She won't answer my phone calls. She won't return my text. And I feel bad. I don't want our relationship to get any worse than what it is. And he said, he already feel uncomfortable around Tanya. And after everything that didn't happen, and that means after them two messing around, her getting pregnant again, and then it's this whole situation and whatnot. And I just say, look, you need to just go over there and talk. Like, don't call, don't try to get on the phone. Let's go over there and just talk to her, and be honest with her about how you feel. So I thought that was good sound advice. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. We see a scene with Juicy meeting with Abira and then some girl named Kaylee. And Kaylee is also a little person who's also a rapper. And I guess supposedly she was also a makeup artist. And, Abira kind of felt some kind of way when she found out that this was another person that Juicy was, trying to work with. Because I think she felt like she would be the only little person manager. Which is funny because Juicy was upset that Money wanted to be also in the radio realm, and you up here, recruiting multiple people, multiple little people rappers, and a beer probably felt like I should be the only rapper. So for you to tell her, you shouldn't worry about what somebody else doing because someone else doing the same job don't mean they're gonna outshine you. Why can't you have the same know-how when it comes to Minnie? Girl, bye. So, they kind of get it, they squash it or whatever. So then Kaylee brings up how she does not get along with Sam or the twins. And they like, why not? And she's like, well, because I do makeup or whatever, Sam be talking shit online, and the twins are kind of just guilty by association. The twins are consistently guilty by association. They should want the company they keep. So she said she felt like Sam be saying stuff online now because she tough, because she has the twins to back her up. That might be why she tough as hell this season. Because she been real extra all season. It's been aggravating my damn nerve. I was so thirsty. So, and just like, look, I know y'all don't get along, but we have to act right. We can't be acting crazy. And, as a manager, I'm not having it. So, congrats to her for putting her foot down. It was what it was. But, I feel like they all worry about the wrong shit. My thing is, if you a manager, manage. Abira and Kaylee, if y'all rappers or makeup artists or whatever, do you. Don't be up here worried about what someone said on social media. Because social media will have people arguing and fussing and fighting for no good old reason. Girl, move on about it. It doesn't really matter. So we then see Nico go talk to Tanya. And, she comes out, and, he says how, he said some things that was offensive, and he wants to come and, like, personally, fully apologize for what he said, that he meant no harm, that he knew he did the wrong thing. Since she knows that he does not have an issue with little people, he's like, because if I did, I wouldn't be here. Meaning, I'm in love with your ass, and we got 2 kids together. So, I can't be a little... Boy, people do sometimes date what they hate just so that they can say they don't hate it. Damn it. I'm thinking about something like that. Anywho, so, but, he said, the reason I was upset was because she was saying stuff that she only say because it came from you. He like, so my issue with her is how she always fucking with me, basically. He like, but my issue with you is that you tell people things and make them think it's true, so she gonna say she gonna repeat what you say. And then Tanya like, all she said was, it was unusual for you to be here with me together. And I'm like, that ain't all she said. Like, she went from that to how he wasn't a good father, how he wasn't around, how, the same thing like that. And he like, you make people think that I don't be around, that I was never here for Justin, Jaden, and I'm gonna say Jaden, not Justin, and that, I'm not present. He like, and that's not true. And I do think that is the persona, or that is the story that Tanya puts up. I don't know anything that happened before season 3 because I wasn't watching it before. I do know that in my time watching the show, she do make it seem like he ain't never there, and how he is, just not present. He's not helpful. That is how it's shown. So he's trying to say like that's not true. At one point in time, he was there for Jaden, and he was present, and he was whatever. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's because she then moved on to the whole Nico thing, and there was a whole thing between them that made him not be so present. But I guess his point was, I'm not as absent as you make people think I am. I might not be as present as you want me to be, but I'm not as absent as you make it seem I am. And he mad, and he kind of going back and forth. And she's like, well, you wasn't there. Yes, I was. And they arguing. He getting hyped, and she like, I'm not gonna yell and argue, whatever. She's like, he came here to apologize, and he up here acting crazy. So, what was crazy is that she said, I can't control what Sam say, and I'm not here to defend you. Now, see, that's the one point I kind of disagree, because my thing is, I feel like as parents, y'all have to be a team, and I feel like you should never let one person down talk the other one, when they trying. Okay, when they trying. And my thing is, I don't think that she even had to fully defend him as in, oh, he's a great father, don't you talk about him like that. I think what she could have said was, let's not attack him. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not even go there. I think there's a way that you can defend someone without making them be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not making anyone be wrong or right. Like, you won't be like, okay, let me defend Nico to Sam to make Sam feel like she's wrong and he's right, but I can defend him enough to where he know I'm not gonna allow someone to just kind of come and attack him, because he like, well, I would, I defend you all the time, I'll defend you. I was here for Jalen, then she's like, you came with, well, no, wait, no, he said, no, I'm there for you, I'm always here for you, because I still love you. Everyone knows I love you. You know it. I know it. Vine knows. I'm looking like, well, damn, Vine knows it? Vine? Dewey? Is that why it's so weird up in the household? Okay. I was very shocked. And, she's like, well, whatever. I'm done with this. I'm not going to talk about what happened with that. I'm done with this in so many ways. I'm over you. It's whatever. And he like, you living a lie. You lie to yourself. It's not true. And then, he got to go in the house to go say bye to the baby. She come in and she closed the door. She say, look, whatever you need to do to get over me and us, go do it, because I'm done. And he ended up leaving because he's like this emotionally drained. He do say how he don't know any other way to be with her besides crazy for her. He like, I can't be the quiet, timid, father. I can't be that. He like, I can't be normal and silent. He like, all I know is to be crazy for Tanya. You lying to yourself. I was like, that shit threw me for a loop. Simply because I'm like, girl. And it made me think like, it's shit, she must got unicorn coochie. Because it's crazy. So, from there, we see a little scene with Minnie, her mom. Minnie is at home. We find out that she has congestive heart failure. And, she's just basically changed up her lifestyle, do things differently. Her mom was like, you just have to get used to this new lifestyle or whatever. And no matter what, if I have to move back with you for the rest of your life, then we're going to tackle this. And, Minnie just said how she does not want people to look at her like she going to need help for the rest of her life. And she wants to, tackle this issue and just basically live life to the fullest. It was a great scene. I completely agree with her. So, the day of Minnie showcase, Lord Jesus. The twins are there. Everyone's there. Let's say that everyone comes. However, when Sam walked in, I felt like Sam, to me, has a completely different demeanor than she did when I saw her last season. She really, really do. And I feel like, I don't know if she got on her high horse. I don't know if somebody that amped her up. I don't know if she just got some good dick in her life and she don't know how to act. But to me, it's not even that she has more confidence. It's that she sings more petty. And she sings more like she'll fight somebody for some reason or whatever. Because we see Kaylee up there or whatever, and it's just a whole petty antics of I don't like that bitch. I can't believe she here. And I feel like Sam walked in extra. The twins walked in extra too, but it is what it is. And all ladies are there, even Minnie's there, and they're all like just happy that she's there. They're all happy to see each other because they like life is too short for any petty issues. So I'm like, that's very, very true. So we see all the people performing. It seemed entertaining. I'll say that. Then Lil Twerk come out. Now Lil Twerk is the Kaylee girl. She was twerking a lot. She was. The guy was rapping, and her whole little set and whatnot. You had Sam, and I think Andrea cracking jokes, calling them bitches, and doing stuff that you do when you don't like somebody. Again, childish bullshit. How y'all just said in one breath, life's too petty for the petty bullshit antics, but y'all being petty and bullshit right now. So, Amir performed, did great. Even the twins have said, we have to admit, she's very talented. Now, Benny, on the other hand, said, I still don't like her. Okay, Benny, we see that. So, after everyone's performing, the ladies are all chit-chatting. We see a beard walk up, everything cool, and I'm like, hey, girl, hey, chit-chat, chit-chat, chit-chat. Then Lil Twerk, but notice Kaylee walk up. And when she walk up, it wasn't as much niceness and hey, girl, hey, come going on. And then she talking, and you then see Andrea start to laugh. So Kaylee say, hey, what you laughing at? Before Andrea could even respond, here comes Sam, big bossy ass, like, bitch, she laughing at you. And I'm like, why she gotta be a bitch? Not only why she gotta be a bitch, she wasn't even talking to you. Now, I am the queen of defending my best friend. Everyone know, can't nobody say boo to Karla in my presence and I don't pop off. So I completely get it. However, I feel like in this instant, Sam was out of line because all she said was, what is you laughing at? And I think if somebody asked Karla what she laughing at, I think Karla would respond before I would respond. I mean, I would stand up as she's responding. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be her mouthpiece. And I felt like Sam was trying to be Andrea's mouthpiece. And she gonna say, well, I'm replying. She said, I'm not even talking to you. Was she pregnant? So I'm her representative. Well, so when she said that, Andrea then got extra hype. Yeah, I'm laughing at you. What you gonna do? I feel like a pregnant person should not be able to say, yeah, bitch, I'm laughing at you. What you gonna do? Because that means you want to do something, okay? And when you pregnant, you can't do shit. So I feel like when you are a pregnant woman, you should never put yourself in a situation where someone can think, oh, she want to talk about mothers. She want to do, you can't put yourself in those kind of situations. And her saying, getting up all hype, what you gonna do? Now, I had that girl punch her in the face because you all up in my personal space, even though she wasn't. But I'm saying, like, even if it's a situation, you know what I'm saying? Because it can get volatile. If you get hit as a pregnant woman, you should not have put yourself in that situation at all. So from there, everything go crazy. Everyone get up. Sam get up. She trying to fight. The twins is up. They trying to fight. Minnie is up. It's crazy. You see Johnny looking up. You see the people looking on. Everyone looking at all these little women up and trying to fight. And you see Abira trying to separate Sam from getting to Kaylee. Because Kaylee wasn't even turned up like that. She like, I just asked you the fuck what y'all laughing at. And Sam is literally saying, let me fight her. Let me fight her. Why can't I fight her? Because I'm going to beat the bitch ass. I'm like, why you so hype, bitch? Calm the fuck down. You have both twins up in the mix. Andrea, how the fuck you pregnant and you up trying to fight somebody? Sit your pregnant ass down somewhere, because my thing is, if somebody haul off and hit you, you can't like, I can't believe you hit me, I'm pregnant. Bitch, you came into a fight pregnant. You can't do that at all. And it was a big mess, people kind of broke it up, but it was horrible to see both twins and Sam act like two goddamn Rottweilers and a goddamn pit bull fighting in the damn club for a goddamn piece of steak. What did y'all fight like dogs for? Why? For what? Over some bullshit, petty ass, she said something about me on social media. Bitch, fuck social media. Fuck social media. I can't stand adults who beef about social media bullshit. And you talking, girl, bye. It was just a fucking mess. Juicy was mad because it made her look bad. Because again, it was all her people doing the bullshit. So, they all end up being put outside. Not put out, but they all end up going outside. And Juicy's like, what the fuck was that? What was y'all doing? And she mad because it was her event. And then the twins mad at Juicy saying, why you defending her? And she like, because y'all were dead ass wrong. Y'all didn't do y'all shit together. And she walked away because she's mad. I would have been mad too. Because my thing is, you can't be bringing them goddamn pit bull antics up in this human ass bar. Keep your pit bull bullshit outside of my business, is what I would have said. Because it was some straight bullshit. And I can't even defend the twins or Sam. Because for what? Because she said something about me on social media. You fucking girl. I done got mad. So I'm going to end it right here. Put your comments below and let me know how you felt about the episode or my review. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, and to share the video. So, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.